Hello and welcome to this in-depth tutorial on how to live stream on location using your DSLR or mirrorless camera and your Android phone. My name is Daniel and this is our very first video on this channel, so hope you will like it. So to be able to live stream through your phone, for example into a Facebook group, you need a couple of things. You need an HDMI to USB capture card, you need an Android phone or tablet that has USB-C port on it, you need a USB hub that has an additional USB-C port on it for power delivery, you need a power bank, an HDMI cable, and a camera that has an HDMI output on it. Let's start with the phone. In this example, I'm going to be using a Samsung S20 that runs on Android 11. It is important to note that this method that I'm going to be showing you works only on Android 11. If you would like to use the same method on Android 10, you will have to download a different application for it. So the first thing that you need to do is to download the CameraFi Live app from the Google Play Store. If you are using Android 10, I'm going to be including the download link down in the description. The CameraFi Live app is a free app, but it has also paid features as well, but I suggest you try it out first before paying for it. Now that we have downloaded the application, the first thing that we need to do is to set up the streaming environment. In this example, we are going to be streaming into a Facebook event. Let me show you how to do that. Let's create an event which we'll be streaming into. It's important to either use a computer or access the web version of Facebook from your mobile device. Let's open Facebook, navigate to Events, and tap Create New Event. Choose Online, choose General, give your event a name. For the demonstration purposes, I'm going to be calling it Test. Set a start date and start time, and set your privacy. We tap on Next, we select Facebook Live, we accept this pop-up message, and tap Next again. You can provide a description for your event so your guests will know what this will be about. I'm just going to type in test. Tap Next, tap Create Event, and now my event is created. The next step is to click on Setup Live Video. Here you have two options. You can either use the built-in camera or you can use a stream key to send a video feed from an external device. We will be using the stream key. Scroll down to the live stream setup section. This section is not visible when using the Facebook mobile app. This is why we need to use the web version. Here you will see the server URL and the stream key. Now open the CameraFi Live app, select the RTMP option and input the server URL and the stream key here. Now your event will wait for the video feed through your phone. The next step is to set up your camera. In this example, I'm going to be using a Sony a7 III. First, I'll change the file format to HD, as in 1080p. I'll change the recording settings to 24 frames per second. I navigate to the HDMI settings and I set the HDMI resolution to 1080p. I set the frame rate to 24p and then I turn off the HDMI info display. It is important to turn off the HDMI info display to ensure that recording data such as ISO, aperture and shutter speed is not sent to the recording device. This camera is capable of shooting 4K video, however it is unrealistic for Facebook to live stream in 4K because it only allows you to do it in 1080p or lower. Now we want to connect our camera to our phone. We have the capture card, the USB hub, the power bank and the HDMI cable, so let's do it. Let's start with the USB capture card. I have two different capture cards. This one is the Elgato Comlink 4K and the other one is a third-party no-name capture card. You might think that I'm using the Elgato as it is more professional and is capable of doing up to 4K 30, but I will be using this cheap knockoff version instead. The reason being is that the Elgato Comlink 4K tries to send a 4K signal which neither the phone or the CameraFi Live app can handle. We've tested this, it just doesn't work. So we will be using this cheap €15 capture card that sends 1080p signal up to 30 frames per second. The next important thing is the USB hub. This USB hub has a USB-C connector to connect it to our phone, but also has a USB-C input for power. We need this to power the capture card and our phone, otherwise the signal will not be encoded. Connect your camera to the USB capture card using an HDMI cable. This is a full-size HDMI to micro HDMI that is appropriate for this camera. Your camera might have a different type of HDMI connector, so make sure you check that before buying one. Plug the capture card and the power bank to the USB hub, then connect it to your phone. Open the CameraFi app, select RTMP and then tap Start. As you can see, the camera's feed is already visible. Now go to Settings, change the resolution to 1080p and the frame rate to 24p. Set the bitrate to 4000 megabits. You can play with the bitrate to see which works best for you, especially when streaming from an LTE network. Before you go live, make sure your phone is in landscape mode, then press Go Live. Now go back to your Facebook web version and you will see that the video feed has arrived. The last thing you need to do is tap Go Live and your stream will start in the event. The stream has about 3 to 5 seconds delay, which I think is really good, and you can also lock your phone while streaming because it's not going to disconnect the video. So this is it guys, I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, leave a comment. If you like this video, press like and subscribe to the channel. Watch out for our next video where we'll be showing you how to light a tutorial video like this on a budget. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye.